Chrono, the silent swordsman who leapt through time.
And Link, the silent swordsman who leapt through time.
There have been many time-traveling swordsmen throughout fiction, but there are few in gaming as deadly as these two. I'm Proto Dude.
I'm Red Wolf.
And it's our job to examine both warriors' strengths, abilities, weapons, and weaknesses to see who would win in a fight. Jesus Christ, Red Wolf, you put on the wrong song.
Oops, my bad.
The spiky-haired hero of time from the City of Truth, who is skilled with both katanas and lightning magic, Chrono has a vast variety of attacks to choose from.
With his awesome agility and ballerina skills, he can spin around with his sword to use the cyclone technique.
In addition to, ballerina skills, Chrono can jump extremely high, allowing him to use moves like the spin cut.
How exactly is that a spin cut?
Lazy translations. Anyways, he can also use the Wind Slash, which lets out a wave of energy that goes after enemies in a line.
As for his lightning magic, he can use both Lightning 1 and Lightning 2, not to mention the Life Spell. However, the Life Spell only works on other party members, so it won't be useful in this fight unless he wants to revive Link.
Both Lightning 1 and 2, however, are trumped by the incredibly powerful Luminaire. Not only does it do excessive damage, but because of the fact that it covers a huge area, it is nigh impossible to avoid the attack unless you are immune to lightning.
Also, since his element is lightning, he takes extra damage from shadow attacks, but is resistant to lightning attacks. For his equipment, he will be given the Dream Seeker, his most powerful sword in the game. In addition to being hella powerful, it has a 90% critical hit rate. There's also the Blue Mail, which allows him to absorb water and ice magic.
In addition, the Master's Crown gives him a respectable damage boost, not to mention the fact that it protects him from status alignments such as poison.
And finally, there's the Green Dream, an accessory that gives the user a second chance by reviving them as soon as they die.
If Chrono has any weakness in this fight, it's also his greatest strength.
Wait, what?
Chrono's greatest strength is his leadership. After all, he was able to lead 6 misfits, several of which were practically untrained when it came to combat, into defeating the doomsday machine known as Lavos.
That's right. Since he's going into this fight solo, he won't have any dual attacks or triple attacks to work with.
Indeed. So what happens when you take away Chrono's best ability and pit him against another one of Time's heroes? Let's find out. The hero of Hyrule, Link is known for defeating any enemy that comes his way.
And for wearing a skirt.
Link doesn't wear a skirt. It's a tunic. And he's stylish, so he put a belt over it. Anyways, the version of Link we will be using is from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, with a few items and techniques taken from Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, and A Link to the Past.
Link has a large assortment of gear to work with, including the fairy bow. He can use his regular arrows, ice arrows, fire arrows, and light arrows with it.
The hookshot is mostly used for exploration, but it can also be used to grab enemies and stun them. He also carries around bombs with him, which cause a small but damaging explosion.
With the Pegasus boots, Link can perform a very quick dash for short distances.
As for defense, he has the indestructible Hylian shield.
Also, while he can't jump as high as his opponent, he can vertically make his way through stages with ease.
He even has an inexplicably powerful boomerang.
His signature weapon, the Master Sword itself, is a sword that was blessed by the gods to vanquish evil and thus is far more effective against evil enemies. He uses the Master Sword to perform his final smash called the Triforce Slash. The Triforce Slash is an almost guaranteed KO that traps the enemy and hits them a grand total of 17 times.
Take that, Omni Slash.
As for items like bottled fairies or potions, Link will not be getting them for this fight.
Aw, why not?
Because 1, the fairies are outside help, and 2, if we gave Link his 4 or so bottles, we'd have to give Chrono healing items as well. And he can hold 99 elixirs.
Ouch, forget I asked.
Hey, excuse me, princess.
And home advantage goes to our favorite Super Saiyan.
For the last time, Red Wolf, he is not a Super Saiyan. He's a Super Saiyan 4.
True, but without any partners, can he defeat the hero of Hyrule?
Let's find out.
Hello, listen! Look! Watch out! Hey! Hello, listen! Look!
Fight!
Fatality.
Now that was shocking.
While this was an intense match, we just had to give it to Chrono. Sure, Link is known for saving the world from Ganon and all that jazz, but Chrono defeated Blavos.
While the Master Sword isn't exactly specified as a holy elemental sword, It is blessed by the gods with the intent of being effective against evil.
Right. Therefore, it would be fair to assume that Link's blade wouldn't be as powerful against Chrono as it should be. Chrono's true capabilities would be put to the test when he fought the final boss, the living doomsday machine known as Lavos. You see, in 65 million BC, Lavos crashed into the Earth at insane speeds from deep in space without a scratch on its shell. Not to mention the shell survived just fine through the Earth's harsh environments for millions of years. This shows that Lavos' shell is highly durable, and remained undamaged until Chrono proved he was strong enough to slash through it with his sword. Chrono can even survive Lavos' reign of destruction, an attack that was used to practically life-wipe the planet. Taking into account the strength and durability Chrono displayed during his fight against Lavos, it's safe to say he surpasses pretty much any version of Link short of Composite. Victory goes to Chrono.
Well, it looks like Link just got chronoed.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Somebody wake me up from this nightmare, 'cause I gotta be dreaming.